Welcome to Sunny Beach, a resort of contrast. We have parts that are really normal, very busy, a proper resort. Well, parts on the outside are starting to close down now as there's less tourists coming every week. And Dobry Den.
Dobry Den, good afternoon everybody.
Yeah, it's Wednesday the 20th. It's sort of going second half of September. And you see on the board it's showing 29 degrees. The weather the next few days is going to be high 20s, even hitting 30 I think the weekend. So the weather is gorgeous, but it's a resort in two parts now. We have this part, Flower Street, that is quite busy. Then we have the outskirts, the outer parts of the resort now have closed down. There's nothing open in the outside. So, but if you're here, you've still got the beach, lots of things on the beach. We've just been told the water sports are going till next Monday because the weather's going to be good. So the activities on the beach are still there till next week. And we still have a cloudless sky.
It's gorgeous today.
And you see the 20th, you know, time is getting on for the season. This is towards the end. And it's 4:10. So it's late in the day and the temperature's still holding up. So it's great to be here. Really nice air today.
29. Oh.
Nice atmosphere. And here we've got the view down Flower Street. As you can see, mostly it is open in Flower Street. Very, very nice day. It's very bright. There isn't a cloud in the sky. It's a beautiful sky. We're going for a walk down towards the jetty, then we're going to turn south, look at the southern area, and we'll show you where it's actually all closed now as well. Last night I was out till very, very late. The bars were very busy in Iglika and Spiders. They were both packed last night, very, very busy. There's lots of people flying in this week for a holiday as well, but it will be concentrated in the centre of the resort and people aren't going to be able to spread out very much. But that keeps the atmosphere, makes it a lot better really. If there aren't many people here, if everybody's in the same place, it's a lot better. So here's the view down Flower Street. As you can see, it's 4:10. It's been very, very warm today, so people have been, obviously, they're still by the pool or on the beach. But there's people sitting about having a drink. Look at that sky. I'm just show you the sky up there because there isn't a cloud. It's wonderful. So I'm just going to pan around a little bit here. There you go. There's Jack's. There's people sitting out in Jack's having a drink. There we go. Having a drink in Jack's. A few people there. Obviously Corner Bar, Central. They're all active at the moment. So it's a little bit different now because the season, we're getting later into the year, the sun is going down a lot lower in the sky earlier on in the evening, obviously 4 o'clock-ish, it's getting lower. And a few weeks ago, people were picking their bar to be in the shade because it was too hot. 3 or 4 weeks ago, it was so hot. I've got to sit in the shade. Look at this afternoon, it's completely opposite. People are now picking their bar to be in the sunshine. Completely different. Till the season's gradually getting towards an end, they're now sitting in the sun, trying to keep in the sun as long as possible. But there you go, there's quite a few people in Corner Bar this afternoon. It's doing quite well. Oh, we've got to the main crossroads here. There's Central Bar. There's people sitting in the sunshine. It's gorgeous in the sunshine. And unfortunately, Arena Bar has gone into shade. Look at that. As I say, people are picking their bar in the afternoon now because it's in the sun. A month ago they would have done the opposite. But the sun is very, very low in the sky there. There's a lot of shadows. But it also gets dark early now. You're dark around 8 o'clock, fairly early on. Just on a couple of bars here, and they're closing between sort of midnight and 1 in the morning now. A few weeks ago they were going to 2, 3, 4 in the morning. So it is getting quieter. So we've just come up the side of the Cuban Hotel. And as you can see, there are a lot of market stalls still trading. Look at this.
Oh, plenty of good.
Still chance to buy lots of goodies here too. And there is a sort of the pedestrian shopping way through there as well, through the back there. And everything on that is open as well. Okay, so behind me is Bistro Billy's. Then we have Route 66, Dax the Irish Bar, and then there's another steakhouse. And along here, it's all pretty busy. These are great places for the evening for slightly older people. But across the road from me it's something for young people, and that has shut because it's just not the volume of the teenagers, the sort of early 20s. They're just not here at the moment. Obviously they're at university, they're back at work. So opposite me you'll see the bounce here is gone. Although for the older generation, they're still trading. And so over the next week, quite a few of these touristy bars will close. By the start of next week, it'll be basically Flower Street and just the main areas of it. Still, you only need one bar for a night out. You've still got the beach, you've still got blue skies, so things will still be happening. But I say most of these bars now, you're looking at them and there's not enough people in really keep these going away from the front. But Central Street's still going to be happening for a while yet. Oh, we just walked up the road at the back of the Neptune. Lots of stalls still open here, lots of little shops. Everybody's trading. Actually, there's a few customers about as well. But as I say, it's nearly 30 degrees. It is very, very warm. So very pleasant down the beach. But there you go. There's still plenty of places to wander around. If you're not a sea person, you just want to walk about and see things, have a drink. Plenty of places still left. And here we have the Melia Hotel, which is obviously one of the biggest hotels in Sunny Beach. It's massive. And that is very, very busy till the end of September. Next few days, they've got a lot of people staying there. They're trying to extend the season a little bit this year. It's just been so busy, they managed to get people to come a bit later on. But the weather for next week looks really, really good. So if you're flying the next couple of days, it looks really, really good. I think you'll get a tan pretty quickly. And last night in the bar, there was 1 or 2 ladies there who got quite burnt and only been here like 24, 48 hours. They've gone really red. Just one road back from the front here. This is one road back, and we're heading towards the Phoenix, which is the sort of rose colour, pinky colour in front of us, and cream towards that, and then past there, the Pomeroy up to the Casino Hotel. Just see what this area is like now, as this was one of the later areas to open, to get going this year. So I'd be interested to see if there's anything still happening there. So just coming up to McDonald's. If you look above the McDonald's, there is a paraglider. And if you compare that, you look slightly to the right of that, you've got the wheel, a big wheel, here on the southern beach. And they're flying a lot higher than the wheel. And so you can actually see these people when we're driving into the resort. They're actually over the tops of the hotels. So if you do decide to do that, you're going to get a fantastic view. You're going to be really high up. Get a spectacular view of the whole bay. As you can see, lots of people coming away from the beach there. It's been a busy day on the sand for lots of people. Having a great holiday. Middle of September, going through the second half of September. Not bad at all. So as you get back from the busy areas around central Sunny Beach, Flower Street, you gradually see the restaurants and grills that are closed, and the only customer there is a black and white cat prowling around trying to get something to eat. Might find some scraps, but basically there you go. That's what it's like coming away from the busy areas. You can see the restaurants now boarded up. It's obviously just not the number of people coming at the moment now, because it's the last sort of fortnight of the resort functioning really as a holiday resort. Then it goes back to us locals living here. It's our town then. So we've actually got some of the bigger hotels that are now closed. This is the Phoenix. One of the bargain holiday hotels, I suppose you say. One of the cheaper end of the market. And that is now closed for the summer, for 2023. There you go, that one's shut. But saying that, the Pomeroy next door, that one's open. So it's not, there's a mixture of both things here. Some are open, some aren't. But obviously we've only got a little time now, so they're all shut basically. Okay, so there is Salt and Pepper, and as it says, tonight is the live comedy last show for the season. Because obviously they're not planning to be here next week, so that show that's on a Wednesday night will not be here next week. That's going to close the weekend, Salt and Pepper. Can't say it's had a brilliant year because it hasn't been busy when we've been past. It's just not attracted the people this year. And opposite me now we have Garfield. karaoke, acts on and whatever. Bit similar to Salt and Pepper, not had a brilliant year, not been particularly busy. There's been a shift in where people are going. Some of the cocktail bars and the more modern, updated places have done extremely well. Some of those that maybe stuck a little bit in the past are really finding it hard now. You know, some of them are stuck in the 70s and 80s maybe in a way. Something you'd have had years ago when you're on holiday, and they haven't changed and they are struggling. There's some great new places we've been to this year that have been absolutely rammed and doing very well. And also people haven't had quite the money they normally have, so the ones, maybe the better value places have done also very well. So we've got we're walking back now. We're going to cut back through to the second road back from the front. And the Lotus Hotel, Lotus Restaurant is still functioning. This is a very highly rated restaurant. A lot of people we know go in here. They do like the Lotus. So the food's good. So anyway, that's the Lotus. That one's still open. And this little walkway here, which goes off, cuts through this little walkway here, is actually quite busy. There's quite a few little stalls in here, and you can still get food. Still a few people about. It is early. It's a funny time of day now because it's sort of 4:30, 4:45. So people are in the hotels, if they're all inclusive now, heading back for their dinner. So they'll be out in another hour or so, a couple of hours. So on the second road back, our favourite restaurant up top here, that's Azure Road, that is now closed. That one's gone, that's boarded up. We have Piccadilly. And obviously there's less places, so the ones that are here are picking the trade up. So Piccadilly has people in. Bacardi bar's open, and there's one or two others down here. The only thing is they are closing a lot earlier in the evening. They're not staying open so late. But there are Malibu. He's obviously doing his spit roast chickens, so they're expecting trade tonight. He's getting a lot of chicken ready there. So there still are things here to do. Places to eat. There you go. It's not completely dead yet. But it is coming towards the end of the season. And I'm standing in front of the Meridian Hotel, the Smart Line. I know there's a lot of people staying there the next couple of weeks. That's one of the hotels that's been going right to the end of the season. That's going to keep going to the last minute. So if we up the end of the road here, that's Five Corners, the Iglika bar, which is open till basically the end of the month. As you can see, like the steakhouse here is closed, arena across the road is closed. They are. But the Laguna Park Hotel is going to the end of the month. They're going to have tourists in for a little while yet. And opposite us is the Mena cocktail bar. There you go, there's the Mena, best cocktail bar in Sunny Beach. Obviously we've had a lot of cocktails in there this summer.
Probably a few too many in there.
A few too many very strong cocktails, but speaking to them last week, they're going to be going till the end of the month. And there we go, the trains are still running. I think they'll be going till the end of the month. And so there's the Iglika bar, which is one of our favourite bars. Has music on and runs till very late at night, till 2, 3 in the morning. Or later in the summer. I have come home later than that. There you go. But so some of the good bars that are very popular managed to stay that extra couple of weeks longer than others. You can see the ones that didn't do very well, they've closed early. Oh, there's Christmas in there waving. They have the same staff year after year, which most bars don't do, because they manage to keep their staff year after year. And we've been in the Iglika bar, had a couple of non-alcoholic driving beers, because we've got to go home now, look after our cat that's been neutered this morning, so I don't know how the cat's feeling. So we're going to say ciao ciao for now.
Ciao ciao everybody from the Iglika bar. See you soon.
See you again later. And please don't forget to click subscribe and the notification bell as well if you want to see some more of our videos in the future. Thanks a lot.